There's nothing better than finding a good bargain on Amazon, especially when that involves a full set of golf clubs. And that is exactly what I've done for less than $200. How good are these golf clubs? What can we score? And is it worth you buying them? I think it's fair to say that you don't want to miss this. Oh, these look so good. I'm going to get straight into this today. Let's have a look what these look like. So I bought these clubs off Amazon and they cost £149. They are actually the Ram VIP. We've all heard of Ram before, and how good. Now I ordered steel shafts. That's not a steel shaft. That's a problem for me. But fear not. Let's see if they can perform out here at Woolley Park Golf Club and in the simulator room. Are these worth the money? Should you be buying a brand new set of clubs just like this, or should you go and buy something on the second-hand market? You know what, they look really, really good. Let's get on the course and see what they're like. Because you see, on this channel, I do not believe golf should be expensive, and I believe it should be available for everyone. I also believe you should be able to buy golf clubs at a pretty reasonable price and not spend the earth. So that's exactly what we're going to find out in this video. The clubs are in the bag. We've got the receipt from Amazon. Guys, comment below what are we going to score on the closing holes here at Woolley Park Golf Club using these clubs, and just how far are they going to go? I have no idea what it is, but there's just something I find more enjoyable when playing golf with something that's a little bit more budget and a little bit more affordable. I don't know if it's the fact I feel like I'm almost one-upping everyone else that you play with because they've spent thousands and thousands of pounds on their clubs, when I've been on Amazon, found these for less than $200. Hopefully going to be... See, that 4-iron looks really good. Feels light. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. That felt a lot better than I was anticipating, and this video has just got a whole lot more interesting. Oh, yes, please. Now, straight away, I'm going to address the elephant in the room regarding these golf clubs. I honestly thought that I had ordered steel shafts, and if you see on the left-hand side of your screen here, yeah, right, graphite stiff. So I have ordered stiff shafts, but not steel shafts. That's probably an error that I've made. It actually made it more expensive as well. £179.99. Still not a bad deal. And after the way I've just hit that 4-iron, I must admit, maybe I've made the perfect mistake. That felt sensational. I can't even get my words out. Let's see what the 8-iron's like. We have around 155 yards in here. The flag's just on the left-hand side. I actually quite like the look of these. For me, there's not too much offset. The blade length is nice, and the top line looks absolutely fine. As you can see here, grips are a bit cheap, but that's neither here nor there for the price, is it? Oh yeah. You really can buy sensational golf clubs off Amazon on a budget. Let's see where that's finished. And I must admit, these are kind of growing on me as well. I like that they've not got Ram plastered all over them. That used to be a big brand back in the day when I was a junior golfer. I don't know if it still is for people. They look wonderful. VIP. Very impressive. I know that's not what VIP stands for, but... Right, this 8-iron has actually gone long. That is a massive 8-iron. I must admit, I was thinking maybe hit 7. It's a really good job that I didn't. That's a fairway in reg and a green in reg. Can we capitalise early on in the video? Go. Go, and you've got it. You had the line. Ah! Opening par for less than $200. Well, the putter was actually twice as much as the irons, so that kind of shows how much of a deal that I got from them. Yeah, par. So before we move on, let's just have a look on Amazon and let's see exactly what they say about these golf clubs and what they offer you. So we do have graphite or steel, flex, stiff or regular configuration. So I have regular length because I'm 5'7" to 6 foot. 5'9" with heels on. You can go 1 inch longer or you can go 1 inch shorter, which is actually quite amazing to say what you're paying for off Amazon. And they also say they are premium irons. They have hot face technology. They have tech specs, which is low and backwards centre of gravity to punch the ball airborne. Wow. High moment of inertia to resist twisting on off-centre impacts for quality shots, and a high launch and high spin. Quality shafts and a full iron set consisting we have 4 to pitching wedge here. That's actually not too bad, is it, for that price? If you think how much you would pay for a Titleist set, a TaylorMade set, even a Tacomo set, it's a lot more than these, and they feel wonderful. First fairway missed, 165 yards out. I'm going to go 8 iron. Usually this would be a 7 iron all day. We are in the rough, so I'm expecting it to fly maybe just a little bit. That is a horrible flag. You want to go nowhere near. Look at it just over that bunker. That is begging me to go for it. Oh, it's a horrible strike, but it's at it. Please go. Don't be in that bunker, James. You absolute moron. Not the best. First signs that the graphite shafts maybe aren't as strong as a premium graphite shaft there. It felt a little bit awkward in transition, but just a bad golf swing, and I've been penalised for it. You're definitely going to want to see this next shot. Oh, that's as good as you're going to do, really. That was wonderful. Out of interest, guys, who would like to see me build a full set of clubs from Amazon and see what we can score round 18 holes? Quite pleased with that shot as well. We could get a Vokef Amazon, but that wouldn't be much fun, would it? We're 1 over par, and on another day we could quite easily be 1 under. If those 2 putts dropped for birdie and par, do we blame the £500 putter instead of the budget Amazon irons? We can get this back. Now I can't wait to get in the simulator room and see just how far these bad boys go. Now I must admit, I'm quite enjoying this, and I'm not sure if I'm enjoying it because I bought them on Amazon, I had that waiting period. You can't beat that period where you're waiting for something to be delivered, and I know I got them at a pretty good price. Or if they're just really, really good golf clubs. Imagine that. Okay, further up this time, still in that left-hand rough, just turning them over a little bit. I think for me that is probably down to the shafts. Let's test this pitching wedge. This is where sometimes these sets can be let down. I must admit, I think for a forgiving set of golf clubs, they really don't look too bad. Nice and forgiving, top line's not too bad, plenty of offset, a nice wide sole. We need a couple of birdies, really, on these closing holes. Again, that is turning so far left on me. That is... It just feels upright, that, actually. Not making excuses, but can't seem to get them to go too straight. That first tee shot... Oh my! Seems a long time ago. Another bunker! No! At least we're flag high this time, so we'll take positives. It landed just on the lip as well. Go on. Oh. Okay, so that's another missed fairway and missed green, but it is an up and down par. Guys, before we take on this final hole, let's jump in the studio. Let's see just how good these irons really are when it comes to ball speed, spin rates and distance. Then let's see if we can birdie this final hole, get back to level par, and if we do so, we might take these out for 18 holes. So you would honestly think after buying a budget set of golf clubs from Amazon that they would be no good, they would be so inconsistent you couldn't really play with them, and you would have wasted your money even though they were cheap. So you can see here, guys, I spent a lot of time in the simulator room hitting both the 4 iron and the 7 iron, and yeah, I hit some bad shots, but I hit bad shots with expensive clubs as well. I actually got really into it and really enjoyed hitting these golf clubs. For me, the graphite shaft actually gave me a little bit of a better rhythm, so that was actually a good mistake that I made. Look at the rhythm of that golf swing, and look where this one finishes. Oh, I honestly thought I'd made one there for a little virtual hole-in-one, but then looking at the numbers after hitting loads of shots, I think they're actually really good. 4 iron spinning at 3.6, 209 carry, 217 total. 7 iron spinning at 4.8, a very, very low spinning 7 iron there. That would worry me a little bit. 175 yards carry and 179 average total. And look at the standard deviation, not too bad. If you do look at actually the dispersion at the top, That's where I struggled a little bit. We missed quite a lot left and quite a lot right with both these clubs, but for the price, who can really argue? Now let's see if we can birdie that final hole and get back to a respectable score. So some pretty interesting results there, and for me the big question we have to ask is how much performance would you sacrifice in order to save that amount of money? Remember, these are less than $200 or £200, not as much of a difference nowadays. Think of the lessons you could have and the courses you could play. In fact, guys, that's given me quite a good idea. Get in the comments below and let me know, where would you like to see me play with golf clubs such as this? If I spend £200 on irons instead of £1,200, I've got £1,000 left for some pretty fun green fees, and that could amount to quite a fun summer and some amazing memories. Or some holidays. Right, send up the right side, let the shaft bring it back, just like that. See, if you actually aim in the right place and know it's going to turn over, I mean, that's gone miles. That has gone so far. Imagine playing Bay Hill with some cheap irons from Amazon. Oh, yes please. I mean, check us out driving up the centre line to our ball using the Amazon budget clubs. 175 yards left in, slightly into the wind. I know these are kind of going a long way. They're not really spinning much. That could help us. The ball's above the feet. I'm going to aim at the right-hand tree. The lie should bring it back and the club should bring it back, and then hopefully if we get it right, it releases up that green to the flag. Keep coming, please. Come on. I cannot believe that stayed exactly where I tried to hit it. Oh, isn't that just the case all the time? Well, that hit the tree pretty much halfway up. Not bad for distance. It spat it out here, which is rather lucky. And fair to say, the short game is going to have to save us today. I'm going to use the pitching wedge because I just feel like they felt okay. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. This for level par. Up and down for 1 over par. Go on, turn, turn. Oh, it felt really good and it stopped really close. Guys, that is 1 over par on the closing holes here at Woolley Park Golf Club using golf clubs I bought off Amazon for less than $200. Make of that what you will, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.